Sagittarius, welcome to your Astroflower weekly reading going from the 17th through to the 23rd of July. You might have some offerings coming in with this changing energy that I've done a reading called The Game Changer last week for the collective and all signs, which you'll find on our channel. It seems like the beginning part of the week is a bit of frustrating for everybody, but by the latter stages of the week, the coin is going to flip, the energy is going to change totally, and that's going to put everything on top of on its head, as it were, and get ready for that change. Let's just see what's going on for you. You've got the Page of Cups. The overall energy here is and I've been getting this for some time, Sagittarius. When you're living life fully, Sag, there's nothing better than that. Seriously, there is nothing better than a Sag when they're just going ahead and living life and believing in it, believing in miracles, believing in grasping the ultimate ambitions in life. Yeah, they may seem pretty much impossible when you start the journey, but once you start walking down the road and you start putting one foot in front of the other, they get a lot closer and things get a lot more possible within your life. So yeah, I think the energy, overall energy here is trying to open a pathway to you so you can engage your emotions in a very productive way that is heading towards the ultimate, the dream of believing in the miracles of life again. I think this is what, and it doesn't matter where you're starting from. You know, it could be very basic things at the moment. You know, there's very simple things that make me just kind of go, oh yeah, wow, life is amazing. You know, that sort of thing. And that's what sort of like, I think the energy's been doing for the last 2 or 3 weeks and more than anything else, saying, come on, stop pretending life is absolutely brilliant. Deal with a few things and then you can really breathe deeply and take away all those worries that you keep sort of pushing down on yourself, Sagittarius. Good quality work. This is your relationship side. This is your karmic message on this side. This is what they're asking you to do. They're asking you to sort of recognize the good quality work that you've done in the past and the good quality person of who you are, of how you interconnect with the relationships around you, within the couple, within your family, friends, community, whichever way it is. Because you will be attracting to you, the moment you start doing that and stop simping for the things that are just like, you know, vampiring you in a way, although energy vampires do not exist how I think that, you know, how most people think it exists. It's not how that actually works. It's only because you simply put your energy in a position to compensate for someone else and sort of saying, oh, I'll be like that just to make them feel better. But then it makes you really tired and makes you feel like your energy has been drained. Your energy hasn't been drained. It's just been put in a position that is very uncomfortable for you. So stop doing that. And that's when you're going to get recognition of the quality by others within you. And then all of a sudden, that's going to help you to resolve any past issues and head towards exactly what you should be doing and where you should be going in regards to your relationships. It could be a marriage as well, or coming together, or reuniting of family, or reuniting of friends as well. I think here, that's another thing that's coming to the surface. Let's see what the rest of it sort of says. The universe is here, and I think this is what this Page of Cups is all about. It's sort of saying, go after your dreams and aspirations. Go after what you ultimately want in the way of relationships with people that are around you. You know, it's going to create pleasure, not just for you, but also for your family. It's the only things that we can really give our kids as well. You know, I've got 3 children and, you know, if I had billions and billions of dollars or pounds, I could probably buy them an island or something like that. But I can't really give them that. You don't really own anything in life. But what I can give my kids is the ambition to live. And that's the most important thing you can do. And the only way you can do it is if you live yourself. And I think this is where the universe is tying in with the overall energy here to try and encourage you to do this. And I've been saying this over the last few weeks. There you go. A calling to your rightful path. Stop cheating yourself. You know, omelets, you can't make an omelette without breaking a few eggs, as we well know. And that's what life's about. It's not that you purposely want to cause pain and difficult to somebody else. I know that. We get it. I understand. But some people don't get that. Don't get the fact that you're evolving. You've got to move on. You've got to progress in your life. And this is where your past is really calling you to that raison d'etre, that righteous path that you should be going down. And it's, if you're getting fun out of it, you won't forget the people around you that you appreciate, that you love. And, they will come along with you on that journey. They're not going to be on the same path as you, because no one can be on the same path as another person. Sometimes we can have the paths next to each other. That's very possible. But no point does one part do you are on exactly the same path. You have your own unique path to live. And I think this is where you've got to live it and really take the bull by the horns and really go ahead and live it. Yeah, your future self, you've got the Nine of Swords here. And this whole energy here is trying to bring about the end of repetitive nightmares and repetitive situations within your relationships, which cause you stress, which is going to make you ill, make you unhappy, that sort of thing. The universe and your guides are all pulling towards to break that chain that's been happening within you. And I can see it. And in order to do that, you need to be honest and frank with people. And just sort of saying, no, I'm not going to take it anymore. I'm not going to take it. Never did and never will. That's from The Who, Tommy. They're trying to wake you up from this. They really are trying to wake you up from this. And I think you're just being too nice. It's a case of being firm but fair. Harsh but loving. Hard love. A bit of hard love, I think. I think you will get a lot more respect from the world that is around you. And this is the outcome of it all. And this is that game changer energy. The fall, a leap of faith, the starting of a brand new journey within you. That is the ultimate direction that you really want to be going in. You're in the height of your summer. You should be really on fire at the moment. And there's things that's holding you back. It's like you've got a blocked air filter in your engine. And you just got to change that air filter. And that's what that's all about. I can't tell you, it's Sag. It's so great when you're full on living your dream. Or living that. The universe is trying to bring you in that. And you have that good quality within you. There is no doubt about it. On your financial side, karmic path, time to get on the work. Time to do. You are a workaholic a bit. You do like working. You do like results as well. You do like that thrill of the hunt, as it were. Thrill of the chase, as it were. Going after things, getting the results and stuff like that. But now is the time to put in those seeds there, to start the planting of new possibilities of your future. Getting on to work, basically. So then you've got fruits constantly coming in. And I think there's a work play ethic that needs to be recalibrated. Not necessarily rebalanced, but recalibrated of what really makes you tick. The Chariot. Everyone's, a lot of people have been getting the Chariot. It's starting to come in a lot more in the readings at the moment. I'm surprised the devil hasn't turned up yet, because he's been in every single reading. The universe here is really trying to sort of I think it's pressing here, sort of saying, now it's time to move on. It's now time to do. It's now time to plant that seed. Come on. Let's do it. The season is. There's no point planting seeds at the end of summer, because you're not going to get the fruit, are you? So here is now the time for you is to really get on and do the work. And it's going to be, you may feel a little pressure by the outside world, from the universe. And if you don't get on and do it, it's just going to create anxiety within you, and you don't need that. You need to say goodbye to that within your relationship, and probably goodbye to it within your material side. And what was I talking about? The fair exchange, Six of Pentacles, making sure you're okay. So then when you're in a really good state, you can really start. And I think this is what the work's all about. Making sure you're in a really good place, so then you can invest in other people. that you can spread that love, spread that finances, spread that, the connection, the success, the respect, everything like that. But it's got to come from you. It's a case of, and I tell everybody this all the time within my healings, the universe does not work on a basis that when everything else is all right, I'm all right. That's not how it works. If you just take humans, there's 7 billion souls or spirits that you need to make sure they're all right before you're all right. You're not going to do it. It's impossible. So everything in the universe, be it solar systems, planets, plants, insects, everything, works on a basis. The moment I'm okay, everybody else can be okay. You can't be responsible for everybody else, but as long as you create a situation when you're okay, you can actually help other people. And that's when your help becomes incredibly productive. That's when you really connect with other people. And that's what the Six of Swords is all about. And a Six of Pentacles is all about. And now you get the Seven of Pentacles. And this is the realization that's coming to you. This is the learning curve that you're doing on your financial side. There's a lot of work for you this week, actually, Sagittarius. As this energy, this change, this game changer comes in, there's a lot of repositioning that you need to be doing. Time is ticking on. Do not wait around. That's what that Chariot's all about. And that Star card as well. And it's sort of saying now is the time to get on and do. Nurturing your future. That's what it's all about. And it's nurturing from you in a good place. It's the revelation. 7 is the number of revelation, of realizing something that is within you. So you can move on. Let's just see what the general outcome is for you on the material side. You get the Six of Cups. It's bringing into harmony the past and the future, and making it into a way that, this person here is offering to this child here a bunch, a cup full of flowers, and those flowers have grown and they've been harvested. And as they've been harvested, they keep flowering. So basically what you're doing here is your future self is bringing all the good stuff from the past and making sure you sort of like it brings forward joy to your future. So recognizing what works for you is really nice, or what works in the way it makes you feel good about what you're doing in the way your job and your business and stuff like that. And that's what you could possibly share with everybody that is around you. And that's where you're going to also get a lot of rewards, I think, in your life. There's a lot of pentacles here, but hard-working pentacles. And there's a bit of a bump and grind this week, I think, for you. To get to, you got to work to get it out of you. But it starts with you. That's the most important thing. And I get this on both sides as well. You've got to start putting yourself forward. And it's not just a case of sorting myself out. It's a case of you going ahead and getting the success for you. Thank you very much for being here, Sagittarius. We've got links in the description below where you can show your support, either by buying me a cup of coffee, or you can even book up a private reading or a healing session with my good self. And also you can find links to some of my books, fictional and technical. It'd be absolutely beautiful. You can do it also by sort of all the YouTube sort of stuff, liking, sharing, commenting, clicking the bell and all those sort of things. Whichever way it is, thank you very much for being here. And thank you for the support that you give this channel. With the Page of Cups, you get the Queen of Wands, enjoying every single moment, I think. As you step out of that that repetitive situation which is causing you problems, the overall energy is trying to encourage you to enjoy the moment. She's got that star in that hand, which does come from this side as well. And as much as that on the Chariot card, he's got the star at his head. It's bringing into the moment where you're enjoying the moment, which is actually progressing you forward without having to worry how everybody else is. It's good quality work that you need to be doing here. There's no doubt about it. And it's now time to get on and start applying it in your life. With the Three of Pentacles, this good quality work, the moment you engage in it, you've got the Six of Swords here. You're going to get a rite of passage. You're heading to calmer shores, and it's you who's taking forward with you the possibilities of tomorrow. And I think everything, the moment you start doing this work, the universe and your guides and even the people around you is going to allow you to do this and almost help you across this tricky moment. It is a bit of a tricky week for you, but this energy that's coming at the end of the week is going to really knock you over. So, it's really important. With the star card, you get the King of Pentacles. You know what you should do. The King of Pentacles is very learned about the physical world, how you interact with other people, the activities you do, how people, what make people tick and stuff like that. And what makes you tick as well, more than anything else, to be honest, because I've just got that correction, as it were, sort of saying, no, it's what makes you tick, going after your dreams and owning it, basically, responding to that call. That is what the Judgment card is about. It's about ascension. And we get the Star card with it. It's all, I can't express how everything is conspiring to make your life brilliant. It's just waiting for you, Sag, to turn around and sort of saying, do you know what, I'm not going to accept that crap anymore. Or I'm not going to accept, you running from pillar to post, putting yourselves in positions that, make everybody else feel absolutely hunky-dory and that everything's fine, but you inside is kind of going, oh, I don't like this. That's the feeling I'm getting from this. And it's, you put on a good show. But, the truth is inside you, and you know it. You can't run from that. That exactly what you can't run from. The Ace of Cups. This is that cup in that Page of Cups. This is that dreams and aspirations. It's how you apply your heart's desires into your life. And this is what everything is conspiring to make you do, to try and help you to do, to explore that heart energy that is within you. It's going to be absolutely brilliant the moment you start applying yourself. Just now, this is even better. Okay, this is my favourite card, right, at the moment. The Hierophant, those steps going up to that star, is the physical things that they need to do in a spiritual sense. And that could be praying, that could be meditating, that could be visualization, in order to get and obtain that star, that dream and aspirations. That is the star. She's holding on by that silver thread. So it's all a bit of a pipe dream in a way. And the future self with this Fool is, you're realizing it. With this game changer energy, you're going to literally say goodbye to your past self and move on to something that is so much better. Not just for you, but for everybody that is around you. And look how happy that person is. That's what you're going to be heading towards. And that is going to be infectious to the world around you. It's all about that. And everything is trying to conspire for you to go in that sort of direction at the moment, Sagittarius. Get going. It's really beautiful. Look at this. You get the Queen of Cups. This is really good. With the work, I think you're going to be really, when you start applying yourself within your material, within your business, your job, your projects and stuff like that, you're going to be radiating this beautiful energy because you love doing what you do. And if you don't love what you're doing, take time out. That's the work you've got to do to see how you connect with life around you and what makes you go, oh yeah, that's what I want. And once you realize that, go after it. It doesn't necessarily mean you're going to get exactly what you've written down on your list of Father Christmas, but there is a good chance you're going to get close to it. At the worst case scenario, you will get very close to it. And this vibration, it's going to be, you've got that Queen of Wands there, you've got the Queen of Cups here. It's all about vibrating that happy energy, that vibrant energy, which you have in abundance, Sagittarius. Comes through, and your very strong sense of humor. It's just let it flow, Sagittarius. Let it roll. Let it rock and roll, man. The Chariot, don't look to the past, look to the future. Don't cry over spilt milk. Did I talk? It was you I was talking about crying over spilt milk. Don't cry. No, I think it was Leo. Yeah, don't fight over spilt milk. Like maybe understand fighting over a cow, but not over the spilt milk. The past is the past. Let it go. The future's coming in so quickly. You need to just grab that one cup, the Ace of Cups, that 1 cup, and go for it within your material paths. Apply for those jobs. Start that business. Do it. Do it, Sagittarius. Just go ahead and do it. Whatever floats your boat. But making sure you, and this is where it comes from. This is the past is where it's come from. Making sure that you're in a good place. You're earning enough money. You're enjoying it. It's satisfying. That you're not working 90,000 hours a week, not being able to do anything else in your life, because there is a definite calling on your relationship side as well. A good work play ethic is very important. Okay. So with the Six of Pentacles, you get the Knight of Pentacles again. So you get the star here, the star here. It's very much, very tight, compact energy within your guides and with the universe and your connection to your karmic paths here. And this is what I'm saying, but the beginning of this week may seem a little bit frustrating, the energy. But by the 19th, this is when the game changer energy comes in. And, you should be ready for it. And you've got to go for it. You've got to go for it. You're nurturing that path as you go forward. Developing, having that realization within you to kind of start saying, you know what, I can actually do this. And I'm going to be very satisfied with this. And I can then provide a lot of things for a lot of people that are around me. And make me feel absolutely at one with myself and complete and utter joy. Did you get Justice? No, you didn't. Two of Swords. Nurturing this pathway here might seem like a difficult choice. There's easier things. So basically, if you've got to nurture your pathway, you nurture that career path or that business and that job, you may not be making huge amounts of money at the beginning. And someone turns up and sort of saying, look, if you want, I could, I've got a job here, you can make $2,000 in 2 days. Good money, isn't it? But the thing is, you're going to have to stop what you're doing in order to make that $2,000. The thing is, that's a one-time hit. And you may be sinking your boat because you're not doing your everyday thing. And I think this is the difficult choice of not running after butterflies and concentrating on, concentrating on making the honey, nurturing those bees rather than sort of like chasing after a bee, So I think it's a choice here, and I think it's a conscious choice that you need to make. And sometimes it's difficult to resist opportunities and stuff that's being laid in your path. And just recognizing that the past is bringing you these, this happiness and this joy. In the future, you get the Moon. I think it's because you're heading towards something new. You're heading towards something coming up in the past that maybe you didn't realize actually, which is this difficult decision. As you make this decision and you go forward within your career path or within your job and something like that, what I'm getting out of this is the joy that you had on the journey getting to where you are. Looking back now, you're going to be able to see it clearly for what it was, but that you wouldn't be able to see it during the moment you're walking the journey. And there's some things that are coming up, I think, that makes you very clear about how you go about doing things in the future, and to not repeat any sort of problems in the future. And yeah, I think this opens up a lot of opportunities for you that you may not necessarily see coming your way. But whatever it is, Sagittarius, it seems like it's a moment now to get on and do. It's screaming at me that, because this game changer energy is coming through. Make sure you see that video, man. Make sure you see that video, my lovely Sagittarians. Absolutely beautiful. Thank you very much for being with us. I really do appreciate it. Really do appreciate all the support you give to this channel. Absolutely beautiful. In the meantime, there's all for me left to say is don't forget, life should be fun. So please do enjoy.